Today's passage will take us through Portsmouth Harbour all the way to Port Solent. So we'll be starting at 4 Bar Buoy, which is just south of the entrance to Portsmouth Harbour. We'll go through the entrance, we'll make our way past Gun Wharf to the east of us, and Haslar and Gosport Marinas to the west of us. We'll carry on down past the naval base until we come down into Portchester Lake, and then we'll weave our way around Portchester Lake and make our way over towards Port Solent, where the end of the dividers is. And we'll enter the lock there and make our way into the marina. Enjoy. We start this video from a buoy called 4 Bar. We join the small boat channel, which is for any vessels under 20 metres, and we head down for the westerly edge of the buildings, as you can see ahead there. A few little bumps from some wash from a previous vessel that went past us, but the main reason why we navigate down this channel is to keep us away from a very shallow area just to the west called Hamilton Bank. So we'll just carry on down until we're inside the harbour, and then we can pick up some more frequent buoyage on the westerly side. As we approach Portsmouth, make sure you click your radio onto channel 11, as this is the King's Harbour Master, or now known as Portsmouth VTS. This will then give us any updates or notification or direction that we need to be understanding of about any commercial vessels that are entering or leaving Portsmouth at this time. As we enter Portsmouth Harbour, we stay as far west or to the port as possible, obviously being mindful of any outgoing smaller vessels that want to leave the harbour. But if we can stay as close to the red port markers as possible, that's the best place to be. Keeps us out of the commercial channel. But keep your eyes out for any other vessels coming round the corner on the port side from Haslar Marina, as they will most likely want to join the channel and they will come down your port side. Coming up on the port side is the red tripod called Ballast Pile, and this is a very significant buoy within the Portsmouth commercial channel, as this is also the point where any smaller vessels would ask permission from Portsmouth VTS to cross over to Gun Wharf Marina or the Camber area.
Good night.
Which one was it? The bench seat? Yeah.
So coming up on the westerly side, or the port side, we have Gosport Marina, which also means, although you can't see it, that we've got the aircraft carrier berths just to our easterly side, or the starboard side. Now, when we returned on this particular passage, neither of the two aircraft carriers, Queen Elizabeth or the Prince of Wales, were in. But normally what you'd have around this area are at least 2 or 3 MOD police launches. And one of the things you really make sure you need to do is stay west of them. So don't get any closer to the aircraft carriers than they are already. So now we just keep heading north towards Portchester Lake. As you're entering Portchester Lake, just be mindful that the foul ground area to your starboard side or the easterly side does extend out a little bit further into the channel. So you'll see the yellow special marks just ahead on the starboard bow there. Certainly if you're coming back at night and it's dark, these buoys are not lit. So give yourself plenty of space. So stand by, I'm just about to zoom out the camera. There you go, it's not edited together, it's still the same passage. So once we've got permission to get a lock in, I call this sausage and spaghetti time. So it's time to get the fenders out and get the lines around the clips.
Yeah, you've done the main bit of it, so we'll sort it out once we're there. It's 10 minutes of decent work that we don't have to do when we get back. I'm not that, I can sort it out in the week, so. Sides, not over the back. They've sucked under the swimming platform. They're meant to be over the sides, not under the back of the boat. Well, when I come to a stop, you'll be able to pull them out then. Well, they haven't. They're still attached. No, because I've got to adjust the height on them, so I'll do that once we're in the lock.
So this is where I'm looking ahead to the far lock gates to get my central line straight down the middle between the walls, and that gives me the most amount of clearance on my port and starboard. Once we're in the lock, now it's time to start walking the boat sideways. So a little bit of bow thrust, a little bit of starboard forwards, a little bit of port backwards, and we'll just slowly move the boat until the fenders make contact. So at this point, just trying to hold the boat as close to the rising platforms as possible so we can get a midships or breast line on first, and then also secure the stern line. This is a good time to get the lines and fenders ready for the berth.
Thank you.
And there we are back into Port Solent.